Leicester City are put up for sale, Barcelona agree a deal with PSG for Ferran Torres, and Uefa are trying to reduce VAR controversy. And this is your daily football news. Leicester City put up for sale. King Power are actively searching for a new owner for Leicester City, with the club valued at more than £200 million. According to sales documents prepared by Citibank, the package includes the men's team, women's team, King Power Stadium, training center and the Belgian club owned by the group. Leicester currently play in League One after suffering 3 relegations in 4 seasons. Despite their difficult situation, the club is almost debt-free after King Power converted around £300 million of funding into equity. The Siwatanapapa family want to sell but are not under pressure to complete the process quickly. They are still investing heavily in the club, including bringing in 9 new players for manager Russell Martin. Leicester are therefore preparing for a new future while their current owners continue supporting the team. Barcelona agree Ferran Torres deal with PSG. Paris Saint-Germain are close to reaching an agreement with Barcelona for Ferran Torres. The Spanish forward is expected to move to France for a fee of €50 million. The deal would also benefit Barcelona financially because the Catalan club would avoid paying Manchester City an additional €10 million. When Ferran joined Barcelona from City, a clause was reportedly included requiring Barca to share €10 million with the English club if they later sold him for €55 million or more. By agreeing a €50 million fee, Barcelona can therefore collect a significant amount without triggering that additional payment. Ferran's potential move to PSG would bring his Barcelona spell closer to an end and give him the chance to begin a new chapter in France. UEFA try to reduce VAR controversy. 8 years after VAR was introduced to European football, UEFA are attempting to reduce the number of controversies surrounding when the technology should intervene. Through the Clearline platform, UEFA have presented more than 150 real match situations in video form to explain the criteria officials should follow when using VAR. According to Roberto Rossetti, VAR should only intervene when the referee has made a clear and obvious error. The technology is focused on 4 major categories: goals, penalties, direct red cards and mistaken identity. UEFA also want to prevent officials from spending too much time reviewing minor incidents that can unnecessarily interrupt matches. The objective is to make VAR more consistent and easier for fans to understand. After years of debate over the technology, UEFA are now attempting to clarify exactly when VAR should become involved. Haaland teases new Man City teammate. Elliot Anderson has reacted calmly after Erling Haaland appeared to tease him on Instagram. The Manchester City striker called the new midfielder a diver, referring back to a controversial incident involving Anderson during the 2026 World Cup. Instead of becoming angry, Anderson laughed when asked about Haaland's comment. The midfielder admitted that the post quickly attracted attention, but insisted that he was not offended by it. Anderson also revealed that Haaland has actually been helping him settle into his new club. He described the Norwegian forward as a very good person despite the social media joke. The exchange highlights the friendly atmosphere around Anderson as he adapts to life at Manchester City, rather than creating tension. Haaland's comment appears to have become another light-hearted moment between the two teammates. Tielemans apologizes to Aston Villa fans. Manchester United midfielder Youri Tielemans has apologized to Aston Villa supporters after making a controversial comment during his first press conference as a new United player. The 29-year-old Belgian praised Villa for helping him return to top form, but then added that there are clubs at a higher level and Manchester United are one of them. The comment quickly angered supporters of his former club. Tielemans later used Instagram to express his regret and insisted that he still has enormous respect for Villa after spending 3 years there. He admitted that he had been careless with his words and offered a sincere apology to the club's fans. The midfielder is now focused on his new chapter at Manchester United, but his comments have already created an awkward moment with supporters of his former team. Arteta impressed by Bruno Guimaraes. Mikel Arteta has praised Bruno Guimaraes for his attitude during his first days as an Arsenal player. The Brazilian midfielder recently joined the Gunners from Newcastle and made his first appearance for the club in a 1-1 draw with Como at the Emirates. Arteta was impressed not only by Guimaraes' technical qualities but also by his mentality. Despite only recently returning to training following his holiday after the 2026 World Cup, the midfielder wanted to play and quickly begin building a relationship with his new teammates. His physical condition condition and sharpness helped him make a positive impression in his first match. Arteta now has another high-quality midfielder available as Arsenal prepare for the new season. Guimarães' willingness to return quickly and compete immediately has given the Arsenal manager another reason to be satisfied with his new signing. Ferdinand wants Rashford to stay. Rio Ferdinand is calling on Manchester United to keep Marcus Rashford at Old Trafford instead of allowing the English forward to leave during the current transfer window. Speaking on his personal YouTube channel, the former United defender believes Rashford can still return to his best if he rediscovers his motivation and consistency. Ferdinand admitted that it remains unclear where Rashford's future will ultimately lie before the summer transfer window closes. However, he hopes the forward stays at Manchester United and approaches the new season almost like a new signing under Michael Carrick. Ferdinand believes the biggest question is whether Rashford can turn the doubts surrounding him into motivation and prove his value once again. If he can rediscover his top form, the England international could still become an important player for United. Julian Alvarez pushes for Barcelona move. Julian Alvarez continues to attract attention because of his desire to leave Atletico Madrid and join Barcelona. According to Sport, the Argentine striker recently held a private conversation with Diego Simeone before the latest training session, hoping that the manager would support his decision to leave. However, Simeone has maintained a firm position and does not want to lose his key striker. That stance has left Alvarez very disappointed. The forward now wants to meet directly with Atletico CEO Miguel Ángel Gil Marin to discuss his future and understand the club's position. Previously, Alvarez and his representatives were promised that Atletico would help facilitate a move during the summer. With the situation still unresolved, the Argentine forward is pushing for another meeting as he attempts to find a solution. La Liga opening match postponed. Celta Vigo's opening La Liga match against Osasuna will not take place as originally scheduled because of serious problems with the playing surface at Balados. According to Mundo Deportivo, an inspection of the stadium discovered a type of fungus that was significantly affecting the quality of the grass. Officials determined that the pitch was not suitable for hosting the match. La Liga subsequently decided to postpone the fixture and move it to August 27th at 2030. The new date has been agreed with both clubs and the Spanish Football Federation. The situation highlights the importance of pitch conditions before the beginning of the domestic season. La Liga now has the authority to adjust the fixture without requiring separate approval from the federation. Celta and Osasuna will therefore have to wait before beginning their campaign. Fenerbahce complete Romelu Lukaku deal. Fenerbahce have officially announced the signing of Romelu Lukaku from Napoli, adding an experienced striker to their squad as they aim to compete in Europe. The Turkish club are reportedly paying around £5.12 million before additional bonuses. Lukaku brings physical strength, hold-up ability and extensive experience at the highest level of football. He is expected to become an important attacking option alongside players such as Fred, Marco Asensio and N'Golo Kanté. The transfer could also trigger another move in the market. With Napoli losing Lukaku, Gabriel Jesus has been mentioned as a potential replacement for the Belgian forward. That could potentially create a bigger opportunity for the Brazilian striker to leave Arsenal and move to Syria. Lukaku's arrival therefore affects not only Fenerbahce and Napoli, but could also influence the futures of other forwards this summer. And that wraps up your football breaking news for the past 24 hours. All the most exciting updates from the football world will be continuously updated on Offside News. Make sure hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.